next week, one of the most gruesome child neglect cases in Hampton Roads history will play out in a Gloucester County courtroom.
Brian and Shannon Gore face felony child neglect and aggravated malicious wounding charges for keeping their then 6-year-old daughter locked up in a crib made into a cage. Now that daughter may have to testify in the case. Here's Andy Fox.
Tom and Nicole, the daughter may have to testify. Absolutely not what the 8-year-old wanted, not what her new foster parents wanted, not what the Commonwealth's attorney wanted, not what the judge first wanted, but in the end, the judge had to reverse his first decision.
Have you asked her?
I've asked her.
And what does she say?
She just cries. I think she's just in total denial.
That was Shannon Gore's mother, Karen, in May 2011, in her only interview on how her daughter hid a pregnancy and then was arrested for felony child neglect, leaving the 6-year-old in this crib made into a cage, malnourished, near death. Shannon Gore's attorney, Ron Smith, wants that now 8-year-old to appear in court, and in a motion for Shannon Gore, wrote the Commonwealth's attorney will introduce photographs of the child that will depict her in a state of shocking and extreme weight loss. However, the child has gained substantial weight and is presently overweight. After hearing the arguments, Gloucester Circuit Court Judge Bruce Long denies the motion on February 11th, denies the child appear in court, denies the child's identity be released. But attorney Ron Smith says he has a constitutional right to question the 8-year-old. And upon reflection, Judge Long agrees and reverses his earlier decision. The victim must appear in court. The right to do so is constitutionally protected and outweighs any claim by the victim of a right to privacy. Ron Smith would not do an on-camera interview, but told us on the phone, no one wants this child to go through a trial. I give you my word, if the Commonwealth's attorney drops the request for a jury trial, then I will drop my request for the daughter's presence in court. The big question that may get some answer is why? Why would the Gores do this to their daughter? In 2011, Shannon's mother had no idea.
I don't think she gets it yet. There's something that took place in her mind.
I made repeated phone calls to Gloucester Commonwealth's attorney Holly Smith, who is not related to attorney Ron Smith, to respond to Ron Smith's offer not to bring the 8-year-old to court, which he constitutionally can do. She has refused to return all calls and was not available when I showed up at her office in Gloucester County today. Brian and Shannon Gore are in court on Tuesday for felony child neglect and malicious wounding charges. 150 people will be brought. The judge will not give a change of venue. They're going to bring in 150 people, see if they can get a jury. They both remain in the Norfolk City jail, and they face 20 years to life in prison.
Wow. Quite a case. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.